Yo, it's your boy Coinstock here, back at it again. Yeah, I know I had like a 3 month hiatus, but crypto's getting kind of boring per se 3 months ago, but now crypto's blowing up. Everybody's talking about metaverse this, DeFi 2.0 that, and it's getting spicy. But if you want to know more about crypto and just general knowledge of it, then subscribe to this channel or like and comment as well. Do all three. Do all three of that. But today I want to show you guys a project that everybody just seems to be sleeping on. Now, in my personal opinion, do your own research, by the way, do your own research, but in my personal opinion, this is a good runner up, all right? Velas, or Velas chain, or whatever you want to say. This is the Velas has three different coins. The first one is just, HODL coin. The second token, a coin really, is an EVM one, such as this one that I'm going to be showing you today. And then the third one, there's like a legacy one too, but I'm pretty sure they're a part of the same chain. Not too sure. I'd stick with just like the modern EVM one they have right here. Yeah, so I'm on Velas.com, and it says Las Velas. It says, we have the fastest EVM chain to compete with Ethereum 2.0, the fork of Solana with embedded EVM integration. The mainnet already launched in 2019. So for those that don't really know what EVM is, EVM basically, it literally means Ethereum virtual machine, but what it basically does, it means that with like little to no effort, you can transfer your project from Ethereum or another EVM, Polygon, and you can change it and bring it to the Velas chain blockchain. And you can actually build on Velas. I think they're having a grant program. I'm not entirely sure how much it is to build on their chain. I think they've set aside like $100 million to $300 million, so you can go ahead and check that out. There's three actually quite popular projects on this chain already, and you've probably seen it on CoinGecko. If not, then you've been living under a rock. There's plenty of gains to be made on this blockchain. Let's see if this is all going slow. Let's see. Yeah, the fastest EVM, eBPF hybrid chain. We provide a scalable solution for dApps with up to 75,000 transactions per second. So when I was using this chain, actually, like, let me just like kind of make a comparison. Ethereum, it takes forever, and you don't know if the transaction's gonna fail, and the gas fees are an arm and a leg. Last time I checked, it was like $175 for gas fees midday, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Then there's Polygon. Now sometimes the network is congested, and it could take actually a pretty long time, like 5 to 7 minutes, but Ethereum's is much longer. And when Polygon's not congested, sure, it can pass a transaction within like a minute or two, but when it is congested, it could take quite a while. And the benefit of using Polygon is that you can get like a fraction of a penny of a transaction, and you could also use a faucet. However, Velas, oh goodness, the transaction is damn near instantaneous, at least like 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds of your transaction, and it is a fraction of a penny, and it costs less than Polygon, so it's really fractions of a fraction of a penny. But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked though. Let's see. Velas Blockchain includes, it's based on Solana, and it has Solidity support. Yet again, that's the EVM part. It supports all smart contracts built on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, I would also assume that EVM also means like EVM enabled blockchains such as like Polygon or I guess I don't think Binance Smart Chain is EVM enabled, but you know, there's tons of projects on that too that we would love to have on Velas for sure. There's no downside to it. Instant low cost transactions, and honestly, to me, that's an understatement for sure, because these transactions are like bam, dude. It's like bam. Extremely efficient performance at a fraction of the cost, and that too is an understatement because it's a penny of a penny of a penny, basically. But do your own research, of course. And stake to support decentralization and get rewards. So yeah, there's staking too, and I'm trying to find the tokenomics of the coin. Velas is developing following products. Man, all these graphics on here are making my computer slow. User-friendly entry point to Velas ecosystem. So the way that the bridge is kind of working right now, you have to download their custom wallet to transfer. It's also on the Binance Smart Chain. So you go to the Binance Smart Chain, you get the BSC Velas, you transfer it to the wallet, and then, excuse me, sorry, nasty little burp. Then you transfer it to the wallet, and then in the wallet, you transfer it to Velas EVM token, and then you could put it back into your MetaMask account. Yeah, you could actually set up your MetaMask account for Velas. So it's not like some, let's say, different blockchain. It's like EVM enabled, like I said before. And then you can use it on the blockchain. And like I said, instantaneous 75,000 transactions per second. How can you beat that, right? Let's see. Oh, haven't read this. Through the Velas network, users gain access to decentralized services, delegating the security of his passwords, his or her, or beyond the binary, keys or seed phrases to segmentate. We all know this. We're in crypto, right? We should be knowing this stuff. And if you got your coins and Coinbase or something, not your keys, not your crypto. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, there's their multi-currency wallet with Velas staking functionality. And I'm gonna show you other projects soon, but yeah, you could stake in the wallet, or you can yield farm for more. And I think that's the better deal. But yet again, that's just my opinion. Do your own research. Yeah, so those are a bunch of news articles, blah, 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 yada, yada. Boring. And then you can find documentation, and I'll link the website into the description so you can really do some research for yourself. And that's the number of nodes, amount of validators, blah, 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 yada, yada. You get the point. You can pause if you really want to look at it, or go to the website. And it has a whole list of exchanges. Whoopsie daisies. And let's see. And those are the aggregators too. And it's actually partnered with a good chunk of people. It's even partnered with Solana that it forked off of. So that's pretty sweet. All right. So let's look at the first, one of the first projects I want to look at on the chain, and it's called Velhalla. Now, let's say 3 months ago, the AMM craze / yield farming was just off the chain. But now what's off the chain now is NFTs and metaverses. Yeah, actually 3 months ago, let me backtrack. NFTs were the craze, and now it's metaverses, just the whole thought and concept of them. And of course, there's DeFi 2.0, and I'll get onto that in a later video. But right now, I'm just showing you Velas. And Velhalla is a metaverse unlike any other out there on the market. It will allow its users to immerse themselves in a new universe driven by the Velas Blockchain, where they can perform a wide range of actions, purchase and sell virtual pieces of land, outfit highly detailed characters, and more. So, still very, very under development. Very, very under development. I know that's not the right way to say it, but regardless, it's definitely under the works. It's a metaverse token, and this blockchain is actually gaining steam. So you could definitely see metaverses like, for instance, Velhalla seeing potential gains for sure. And the Velas metaverse, I'll actually link the website. There's not really much on it right now. Like, it's still in its infancy. You could view gameplay deck, and then you could read all this, but readings for weirdos. And then and they picked, I'm assuming they picked this blockchain because it's so much more cheaper and faster. So there's all that. And the tokenomics of it is, well, the initial public price was 0.001, and right now I believe it's like 55 cents. And then 152,500 was the initial market cap, and now the initial circulating supply was 152 million, 152.5 million, and the total supply is 10 billion. Now I know that kind of freaks people out, seeing that circulating supply, total supply, and honestly, this could definitely, with the transaction speed and how much steam it's gaining, the total supply, whoops, sorry if you heard a clicking noise kind of hit my mic, but the 10 billion supply is actually not a bad deal, especially at this price, because we've seen tons of coins reach at least 10 billion total supply, and we know that crypto is the future. So, it's up to you. You do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor or nothing, but it's something to look into. I think that's pretty much it. Like, there's the token allocations. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The game's not up yet, but it's a play to earn crypto metaverse. So it's something to check out about it. Like, you can build dungeons and earn crypto, collect NFTs, and raid other people's dungeons, such as that. So yeah. Now let's get to the next one. WagyuSwap. This one is an AMM. This is like the first one too. And you could swap, you could stake, and I'll cancel that for now. You could stake, you could do whatever, blah blah blah, yada yada. There's VLX, and you can pick a whole slew of tokens. Like I said, it's EVM enabled, so you can trade with all these tokens across multiple chains. And that's Scar for Velhalla if you want to get Velhalla off of WagyuSwap. And then there's farms. Now the farms are what's really nifty. All right. Now the APRs starting off with this was like 50,000%, but now the APR is dwindled down to in the 400s to 100s, blah blah blah, yada yada. Now APR is if you just like held and like put it in like once per year, and then APY is when you're kind of like just compounding it more than once per year. Yeah. And these are not one of the pools are asset backed, so the WagyuSwap token can be paired with Velas, but there's Velas ETH, Velas BUSD, Velas USD. You get the point. Other assets that you could stake with Velas, and you can, for instance, compound more and more and more in these pools specifically to gain more Velas. And yeah, that's basically it. And like low liquidity, which tells you that this is definitely still in its infancy for sure. I'd say, I'm saying like it's up to you, but I say WagyuSwap would be number one. And then the next project I'm going to show you is going to be number 2, and then Velhalla would be number 3, unless the product comes out. Then it could go higher on the list, but yeah, that's basically all you could do for now. You could look at info, like look at other tokens that could be on the blockchain. There's more, and you could look at the docs and stuff. I'm just showing an overview right now. And then the third one is VelasPad. Yes, the same people, Bluezilla that created BSCPad, TronPad, you get the point. But this is the officially endorsed Velas Launchpad. and they've already had some nifty little projects come onto this chain. And if you know the Bluezilla, other projects like BSCPad and TronPad and such, then you should know this. This is this is kind of just straightforward at this point. Let's see. I'm trying to find where we can. Okay, open app. Let's see all the projects they had on it. What the heck is this? Okay. Damn. See, VelasPad, the officially endorsed Velas Launchpad. Projects open now. No projects currently? What? Oh, let me connect my wallet, I guess. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. So, the projects right now are what they had on here was BitOrbit, which is the first decentralized social media platform on Velas chain. I kind of, it's like hit or miss with these social media cryptos, in my personal opinion, right now. So I'm not really too worried about it. But PulsePad was on it, and Velhalla, which we already went over. I mean, that's basically it. Just straightforward. I just wanted to show you this project. Really, I think this might blow up. Sorry. I believe on CoinGecko it's listed at 112, so there's still room to grow. It could, I'd say this is like top 20, because the downside of Solana, I believe it's not an EVM, and this is basically a Solana EVM. So I'd say check it out. Do some research, come to your own conclusions, and then maybe who knows, you'll get your gains from this. But what I know anyway, I'm just a dude on the internet, just keeping you up to date on the down low. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later.